I want to briefly tell you something that helped me in my love life recently. Not that there's been like tremendous movement in it, but what has moved, I'm getting out of this loud air. It's 90 some degrees here, so my air is kicking like karate. But what has helped me is me. I've changed how I view it, how I view the future of my love life. Tammy C. Walker, the owner of Dreams Are a Reality. I created this channel to provide light and love. How you all doing? I'm good. What somebody tell me yesterday, when their feet touched the ground, boom, boom, she said, thank you, God. And I've been hearing that a lot. Two of my friends said, when I open my eyes, I immediately say, thank you, God. Look, that's something right there to get you going and to even connect with your love life. I know some of us, and it seems like women in particular, because men don't think like us, that's been proven. We focus so heavily on the love life. I got to get a man, the love life, the love life. We have to ask ourselves, why do we do this? And I can see that a little bit more maybe if you're 20-ish and 30-ish. Sorry to put ages on it, but it's factual, it's actual. So as we age, 40s and 50s, hopefully, prayerfully. I always go with the hopefully, prayerfully because it's not always the case. 40s, 50s, 60s, the prayer that I have for myself, let me speak about me because I can't speak for others, is that I've lived and I've loved some, and now I'm at a place where things are starting to make sense. But when you make something your demigod, and you're like, I gotta get a man, I want to, it just becomes a desperation thing. This is why I'm not really big on online dating. I'm not saying it doesn't work. It does. It can. But when you approach it at a desperation angle, you end up attracting that which you are seeking, desperately seeking someone, and you can miss some signs of someone you probably didn't need. I've done online dating over 20 some years ago, and in the words of Tony Gaskins, it was some weirdos out there. Now, not trying to make lighter of 20 years ago, but how can I say this? I want to go down a dark path. Violence has increased, and the weirdo-ness is weirder. So be safe if you are doing that online stuff. But if you are going online, don't go at it with this anxious desperation type vibe. You all know what I'm talking about. So when I do these podcasts and these videos, you all know what I'm talking about. Women are very, very smart and very intuitive. My podcasts and videos are not just for women, but I do center some of them around women because these are the problems I'm seeing more so. I'm not saying the guys are not the problem. We know how some guys roll. But we have control as well as women because it's our body. And that's what we're doing wrong. We're giving up our body to very unworthy people. We got to cut that out. Again, back to the beginning, what I discovered recently about my own love life is I do the law of attraction going to the end, which I did this in 2007, and it transformed my whole life. So I feel like my career is on a beautiful path. I'm very grateful, very humble, very grateful. Love life is a bit stagnant. It has been for a few years now. I give myself grace because of COVID. 2020, 2021, 2022, it was kind of a blur. So I feel like I'm reemerging now. But what has happened to me, and this has happened over the last, I'll go with 2 months or more, maybe more. I feel confident in the future of my love life. I'm not putting a person in that spot. I just know without a shadow of a doubt that I will have the life that I desire in love in due time. I don't give a care if somebody acting weird with me. I don't care if the communication is not where I need it to be and where I desire it to be right now. I don't care if I haven't met the type of guy I really would like to date. I do not care. And that's why if you follow the law of attraction, they will always say circumstances don't matter, because they don't. Because it's really going back to faith. And you had faith that you were going to wake up this morning. You woke up, right? And I don't want to use my cancer example, but that is one of my best examples. I knew I was going to be healed. I'm going to get through this. I'm going to get through this. Same with the love life. I know I'm going to get what I desire at the end. Listen, you all, I've been married before. I've been engaged before. The last person I was married to went and ran and bought me an engagement ring. Why can't that happen again? Why would I not get remarried? What's stopping me? So that's what I hang my hat on, and I don't try to manipulate or force the situation. When I try to force something for me, it doesn't go well, and I usually end up very anxious or upset. I'm having a situation now going on in my business. And I really need people to fill out these forms, and they're not. My money is tied to those forms. If you don't fill out the forms, I can't submit my billing. I'm not getting paid. And that kind of stuff makes me get really irritated and unprofessional. And so my name is on my business, so God knows Tammy can't be unprofessional. So I'm just pulling back. They're going to fill it out, the form. And if they don't, I have a plan B, and it's going to be okay. But when I try to control something, it's just going to get my blood pressure up. And I can't have that. Ladies and gentlemen, you want somebody, a specific person, as we say here on the YouTube University, pull back and focus on the end. In the end, you win. You're going to get what you desire. Stay focused on it. That was right what I said. I did a vision board with my sister and my two nieces a few weeks ago. I look at that board daily. Did not look at it yesterday. I'm going to really look at it right now. You all that follow me know how I roll. I just journaled. I was actually looking at some videos this morning. I did my face. You know what? I don't think I put moisturizer on my face. Oh my God. When I get in the shower, I put the moisturizer on my face. I definitely washed it. And I put my diffuser on, make my coffee, take my vitamins. That's my routine. And I have the daily word I read. I put it on my phone. Now I have a digital copy where it's emailed to me. That works out better in case I can't find that little book. And I pray, and I'm going to do a 5-minute meditation. Then I got to get out of here and continue on setting up my classroom at work. I'm a counselor, in case you are wondering what I do for girls. So right now I'm in a recruiting stage of getting the consents from the parents and the assents from the girls so they can join my program. But yeah, you all stay on the end and know you're going to get what you desire, especially in love. But this applies for a home, a car, your business, your better career. Now, love is different because love is free will of that other person. But people wonder why they don't attract good people. It's because how you treat yourself. If you don't love yourself, how do you expect a guy that you don't know to just come along and say, Bridget, you are so beautiful. I want to shower you with love. And Bridget is walking around with her head hanging down or sleeping with this guy, that guy, and don't even take care of herself. And so this is one thing I see with some women. And if you are depressed or overtired or just exhausted, fatigued, this sentence and stuff I'm going to say don't apply to you, so you don't need to get upset. I noticed that on the internet, people be ready to battle. Don't come over here with that, because I don't do that on my channel. I lead in light and love, and when I say stuff, I'm saying it to help you. But I do notice some women, and I want you to figure out why you're doing this. They're not taking care of themselves. They look really ran over. And then they'll say, I would really like a relationship. You got to remember, how you show up is how you show up. And so a new guy or a new job, they don't know what's your reasoning for showing up in that way. They just see you looking, pretty ran over. Again, you fatigued, you depressed, something bad happened, I'm not even talking about you. But if you have the wherewithal to keep yourself together, do that. Men too. You're not excused. Men too. So how you present yourself, how you show up in life is how life is going to show up for you. So again, you wonder why you're getting bad treatment. How are you treating yourself? And I learned this too, because I had times when I didn't have money for certain things. I have a foot tub that I do my own pedicure sometimes, especially in the winter. Sometimes I don't want to be bothered going to no nail salon. I just don't have time. So I do my own pedicure. I have Epsom salt here. I have the pumice stone. I have quite a few colors of nail polish, and I have scrubs and stuff. I know I do my own pedicure. So sometimes we got to learn how to do our own stuff. During COVID, I learned how to do my own nails. Now, recently, I've been getting my nails done a little bit more and stuff because it saves time. But you got to know how to keep yourself together. It's not all about makeup and all that. And so you had the whole thing, I don't wear makeup. I'm all natural. I don't have a relaxer. I don't give a shit. That's not what I'm talking about on here. Wear your relaxer, wear your makeup, be natural. Don't. Just make sure you take care of yourself. And that's how you draw in people to you. For me, I take care of myself, and I know some people probably say she do the most. She's always blah blah blah. But I've been doing this since 16. I love hair. I love makeup. I don't wear a lot of makeup. You all see my 600 videos. I do not. I love having my nails polished. I love smelling good. This is a part of who I am. Therefore, the type of guy I am going to attract is a guy that has great hygiene and he's well put together, because he knows when he sees me, he knows he's got to come correct. And I'm telling you, the best song from Alicia Keys, a man knows a woman's worth when he sees her. And it's not if she dressed up. That's not only saying a woman's worth. It's how she carries herself. So you are summarizing all this rambling I just did. With your love life, stay at the end and know you will win, but do that work on yourself. Therefore, you will attract that which you desire. And as I stated, like with the house and the car and the career, you got to do some work behind that stuff. You can't just say, in the end, I'll get a house, and you're not paying your bills on time. In the end, I'm going to get a car, and you're not paying for the car you have. You're not changing the oil. Take care of everything you got. Your apartment now, vacuum, mop. I'm going to tell you all this stuff. But some people don't take care of what they have. Then they wonder why they're not getting more. Do your work on yourself. Take care of your mental health. Deal with that trauma that's trapping you. It's a lot of trauma going on, and that's blocking out the love. It may not be your time right now for love. Maybe this is your time to work on healing that trauma. Get real with yourself. Get down to the nitty gritty. And that's when you're going to start to see your life transform. I am a licensed clinical social worker. I'm not just on here babbling. I'm talking about what I'm seeing in my clients. I'm seeing some miracles being done. And I'm not going to get on here and say, oh, look at what I'm doing. As a therapist or clinician, we don't do the work. Our client does the work. But the work that I'm seeing, these clients come every week, and then, or even the every other week clients, they are putting in the work. When they leave my office or leave that video, they are going out into the world, doing the exercises, physical exercise, or, changing their life. If they live somewhere they hate, they're moving. If they're in a bad relationship, they're ending it or recreating their life. I'm seeing this happen. So I'm not on here just running my mouth. And not only that, I'm doing it. Okay, you all got to get ready for work. I hope you all listen to this, and I hope you all are helped. Have a beautiful day. Bye.